Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kabelo Mokube, but you can call me KB. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back my baddie. I have missed y'all so much. And if you are new here, welcome. Join us. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell on so that you get notified every time I upload a video. And yes, do like, share, comment, subscribe, share. One exactly. Guys, yes, I know, and I have been MIA. But I'm trying to do better, Hey, labon, so kwasa diplita khale re seyo. Tla ke bue puo ya ko gae. Re tla leka go dira botoka. Yes. I'm definitely going to try to do better. But I am back for now, and this is another story time. As you can see by the title of the video, this is basically how I fell into a relationship by mistake. And then, without it being fully established, I was caught entertaining another person. So without any further ado, also, let's acknowledge how gorgeous I am. Thank you. Yes, my own makeup, I did myself. Anyway, without any further ado, so now the story is a backstory, ne? I won't specify the year or whatever because there are some people who do the calculations and the what. So no, I'm not gonna specify the year or but no, for this one it's gonna be specific because of the detail that it needs. So either way, it's fine. Whether you get it or you don't get it, it's okay. I can say anymore. So, backstory. Let's give the main character a name. So this guy's name is Mike. Okay. Mike. Mike. Yes, so I'm gonna call him Mike, ne? So backstory, I get to boarding school. Yeah, Mike, you know. Yeah, just some random guy, whatever. And then because we are in the same grade, ne? I hated Mike so much. Ooh, I hated Mike with every fiber in my being. Simply because Mike was just a jerk. Mike inele khamoroso ya ngwana man. Inele motho o Mike unantina. Yo guys, Mike unantina to the core. Yo Mike unambora. Because of basically the person he was, especially when he was with his friends. Do you get me? So I never was interested to know him, like Mike. All I just think Mike I could care less. So it's fine. Mike, I don't care about him. He doesn't care about me. We move. Now, time goes by, and now we are in matric. So I don't feel like matric, ne? It happened that we, as a boarding school, we were hosting a matric camp. So other schools from other, what do I call, districts or cities or whatever, came to our school, to our boarding school, because we were hosting them. Because we were, I think, the largest boarding school in that area. So yeah, so a lot of different schools came to our school because we were hosting them. So now, here's the thing. Mike was good at this particular subject that I was not entirely good at, ne? So we started spending much more time together because now I had asked him to help me with that particular subject because he was good at it. You know, I just need to be better at it. You know, exactly. So Mike, you know what? This subject because I'm struggling and I really wanna, you know, up my marks. They are not below average, but they're bad. Like, I don't like them because all my other subjects are good, and I want my matric certificate to be, you know, one exactly. I get you know, so Mike, subject. Please help me with this subject because I'm really struggling with it. Mike Adumela. And then, although I hated him, I looked at the bigger picture because it was going to benefit me. Do you get me? So I was like, okay, sharp. And then Mike then agreed. Sharpo Mike will agree. So now Mike is tutoring me. Ne? So as Mike is tutoring me, it means that now we're spending much more time together. So now I'm getting to know Mike on a deeper level because now I spend much time with him one-on-one. One-on-one, and I'm getting to know the real Mike, not the Mike he wants us to know, or not the Mike that he's portraying to be, with the general public. This jerk as motherfucker, what, yeah, not him. So I started getting to know it, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mike is actually like a cool person. Like, ke rata botho ba gagwe, personality ya gagwe, do you understand? So, as you guys know, the more time you spend with someone, the more you guys are gonna be close, the more closer you guys are gonna get. So that's eventually what happened between Mike and I. So Nale Mike rabat close, like very close, to a point where every morning before going to the dining hall, he would come and fetch me, or he would wake me up so that we start preparing to go to dining hall for breakfast and whatever. And I used to work with my friend, all the time. I used to be with my friend all the time, that other friend that you guys know, Diva. So now this time, because Mike was in the picture, now Mike was always the one fetching me, and I was always with him, spending much time together, going to the dining hall together and all of that stuff. So, we kind of built a bond, we were building a bond, unintentionally so. So, no, time goes by. Now it happens that now Mike needs help from me. There was another subject, as we all know, we all did it. There was LO, and LO at some point, which is life orientation, LO at some point had like physical activities. And this time, one of them, when Mike and I were becoming closer and closer, he needed my help because one of the physical activities was dancing. And I happened to be good at it because I'm a good dancer. Yeah, I'm not the great, but I'm good. Did you get me? Yes, thank you. Like, yeah. Did you get me? Exactly. I'm good at dancing, I'm good enough. For who? For me. Thank you. Yeah. So this specific kind of dance was waltz. So I was a professional dancer in that, not just a dancer, I was a professional dancer. Kabo waltz, cha-cha, what, but we're not here to talk about that. So Mike needed my help with waltz so that he knows it, so that when they examine us with that particular dance, go LO, he's good. So waltz is that type of dance where it needs two partners to be chest to chest, chest on chest, like reba, in close proximity to each other. Sharp. So now Mike is teaching me that subject, and I'm teaching Mike the waltz. So this other time comes, it's around 6, I forgot our evening study time, but it was our evening study time. But an hour before that, Mike asked me to teach him, like for us to practice the waltz, like the dance, the routine, before the time to study starts. Yeah, before we study, basically. Shapo, kina owa, kiruta Mike. We are busy here, we are dancing. I remember Neki just took City Ibili. I was eating a lollipop and I'm here dancing with Mike. Ne? We are dancing. Waban, go slow, go what and what. It's very intimate. That dance is very intimate. So, guess I make we rang. Within that time, well, not jive, because jive, it sounds like no. As we were waltzing, yes. While we were waltzing, Mike, guess what Mike does? Mike unta stock sweet. Mo mulomung waka, kameno. And then he holds it with his hand, and then he leans in and he kisses me. And I'm like, what is going on? Okay, and then he kisses me and I'm like, what is going on? Because in my head, guys, Mike is very straight. Do you get me? Like, Mike is straight. So now Mike is kissing me and I'm like, what is going on? Mike, udira what? Cling, bitches. Kere Mike, udiwa what? But nah, I'm not reacting the way I'm thinking. I kiss him back. I go with the flow because I don't know. That's alright. I went with the flow because I didn't know. Do you get me? Hey, Kabelo, Khalodi Dira, wait. Anyway, so then we kiss. Okay, I don't particularly remember. What happened after we kissed. I would be like, I don't remember what happened, ne? But we kissed, and then after the kiss, I don't know what happened, but we continued life like nothing happened. And then we started becoming closer and closer and closer because he was now kissing me often and I was allowing him. For what reason, I don't know. Honestly, guys, because I hated this guy. I hated Mike so much. So then, this other time, remember I told you guys that we were hosting a matric camp. So other kids joined our boarding school for that period of the camp. So within those different schools, there was this other guy. I should give him a name. Spot. Spot. Yeah. So there's this guy Spot, ne? This guy Spot, I noticed him from a distance. Personality. Like he's a friendly person or whatever, you know? But I didn't care because I was like, I don't care about any other people. You know, give me a drink. I need to be focusing on my books. Other kids, I don't care. So Spot was from another school and he was a singer. Oh, he knew how to sing. That's when I started paying attention to him. Actually, this guy. Sorry, with my friend, guys, it's hot. So now I'm noticing Spot. Okay, Spot, I'm a lover of talent. One thing about me. Spot and he looks good, you know, he has a great personality. You would like to know. Do you get me? Like you would like to get to know. Because I was like, oh, okay, Spot. But I didn't care, it's fine. Sharp, but this other time, I am going to my room. At the stairs, as I'm going up the stairs, I bump into Spot. Spot one gave me, so Spot one to me, hello, Kerry, hello. How are you? Good, thanks. Yourself? Good, thank you. Can I say something and I hope it won't offend you? I'm like, okay, cool. Tell me what's on your mind. What's going on? What's going on, baby boy? And it was like, honestly, all of us thought that you were a girl. We still think so because we are still confused. What is a girl doing in a boys' hostel? And I was like, oh, okay, I'm flattered, thank you. But yes, I am a guy, thank you. You know? And he was like, Ish, I need to confess something as well. I had never ever in my life, typical guys, never ever in my life have I been attracted to another guy. I never thought I would be attracted to another guy because you are evoking some feelings that I don't understand. I'm like, hey, well, I don't know. That is entirely on you. And he was like, can I get to know you? And I'm like, okay, yeah, there's no harm done there. You know? I was like, fine. Sharp. Now I'm getting to know Spot. But I'm only meeting Spot after all the daily activities, you know, go hostel. Because, yeah, na ke motho o ratang go imota man. Go imota ke eng ka sekgowa, guys. I don't like to force myself into people's lives. Do you get me? So I was like, if Moto Sirasi wants to get to know me, then otlatla ko gonna, which he did. So Spot eventually continued visiting me, you know, wanting to know me. So we chilled a bit, we got to know each other, he was into me, and I was entertaining it, you know. So it happens that Mike, you remember Mike again? Mike went away this other Sunday, went away to the nearest town. I don't know what he was going to do there. I don't entirely know what he went to do there with his friends, but yeah, he went there and then he came back drunk as per usual. Like every child who goes out of hostel for a weekend, when they come back, they're drunk because obviously it's a Christian boarding school. Did you get me? And yeah, so every chance we got, yeah, people would get drunk or what. Fine. So now that Sunday, Mike tells me that my matric jacket, and I'm like, okay, I will do so. Sharp, because we are sort of seeing each other. We haven't spoken about it, but we are sort of seeing each other. So we're doing such couple things. He asked me to wash his matric jacket. I was like, okay, cool, I will do so. I didn't do so. I got distracted by who? Spot. I spent the day with Spot Nakalibala. I totally forgot that Mike asked me to wash his matric jacket. And then this other friend of Mike washed that jacket for him. Cool. When Mike comes back, Mike is drunk. Mike unklethi the ice cream. I'm so happy to see you. I brought you ice cream. What. And then before he gave me his ice cream, he was like, where's my jacket? And I'm like, well, your friend washed it because I had forgotten to wash it. He got mad. He was like, I can't believe I asked you just one thing. I even brought you this and this and that. And then we're now like this. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, Mike. Did you get me? Like, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, you know? And he was like, okay, you're forgiven, but I'm not going to give you all these things that I got for you. And I was like, okay, cool. But either way, because I don't have a sweet tooth, so I didn't care about the ice cream, need what. I cannot taba. It's fine. As long as he forgave me. Fine. That evening, Mike now calls me and to have a conversation with me. So he's serious, because he's not usually serious, but now he's serious. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And he was like, oh, by the way, disclaimer, if you feel like I'm talking about you, I am, but I'm not. Another note is that Mike had a girlfriend, ne? But he was busy entertaining me and approaching me and what. So I was confused. Fine. Mike then, as we were talking that night, he was like, KB, honestly, I'm now serious about you. Like, I'm so into you. I want you. Just say the word, and you know? And I was like, because that caught me off guard. I was like, yo, Mikey, you're only saying that because you're drunk. Now I'll believe you when you are sober. And he was like, you should believe me now because when I'm drunk, well, most people, when they're drunk, that's when they tell the honest truth. And I was like, okay, no, I hear you. But still, because I didn't want to give him an answer then, I was like, you know what, we'll speak tomorrow when you are sober to see if and hear if you are still going to say the same thing. Do you get me? Fine. And then, as I said to him, good night, I'm tired, I need to go and sleep. Sharp weekend now, we get Amaya. As I walk out and walk towards my room, guess who's by the door? Spot. Spot is waiting for who? For me. So now Spot wants to talk to me, for us to chill, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, Spot, let's chill. So now we're sitting down, we're talking, Minano Spot, you know, we are interacting, getting to know each other more and what. Things are just flowing. Do you get me? Sharp. And then I said to Mike, I'm going to sleep. And I'm outside my room, just by the door, sitting down. I'm talking to who? Spot. Mike comes out because Mike's room was not so far away from mine. Mike, what? As Mike comes out, I clips. Obana mang? Lemang? Spot. Doing what? Sitting down, close to each other, cozy as fuck. And he came over and he was like, what is going on here? And I'm like, Juaniwa. Juaniwa fell so big and Mav no yan. Because I was like, oh fuck. I said to him, I'm going to sleep now. I'm talking to who? Spot. And he was like, so ke bete ya gago yone. Ke bete ya gago e. Yona e ke bete ya gago. I'm like, no, it's not my bed. I'm just talking to a friend, blah, blah, blah. I tried to make excuses. He was mad. He was mad to a point where his eyes were teary, you know? He was so mad. And that's when my heart sank. And I felt, that's when I knew that actually I give a fuck about this guy. That's when I realized that I wanted him too, you know? And then as I'm explaining stuff to Mike, now spot le nekyo are I didn't know what. So you know what? Let me just bounce and whatnot. So now Spot bounces, but he doesn't entirely end things. Spot bounces, and then I try to explain things to Mike. Mike doesn't want to hear anything that comes out of my mouth. And I'm like, okay. Because fuck off. Because Lenny that type of person, like, fuck off. So then I was like, fuck off. And then Shabu matric camps continued. We kept on tutoring me. I kept on teaching him the dance and blah, blah, blah. We are not okay, but we are okay, you know? Because I'm like, either way, you're dating, so why are you mad at me? Do you get me? I was like, nah, you don't do that. You do not do that. Because why? Why are you doing that? Do you get me? Exactly. Shabu, we fixed things. And then Nale Spot, we just exchanged cell phone numbers. It was time for them to leave and whatever. Yeah, we kept in touch, blah, 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 until, eventually we lost each other's numbers or lost interest or whatever. But now, as we're continuing at school, now my thing between Mike and I is getting serious. Because I was like, what is going on? Because I never thought that I would, like Mike, let alone be in a relationship with him. Because even though he asked me that question that time, he never asked me again, and I've never answered him. We just continued life as it was. Do you get me? So, yeah, life continued, and then we sort of dated, and then until Rifet's school, and whatever. And obviously, he was not the only guy I was seeing. Duh. You can't date girls and not expect me to have other guys. Are you mad? Are you stupid? Are you? Please, I beg. Yeah. So that is basically how I fell into a relationship by mistake, and I was caught entertaining another. And I just wanted to keep it short and brief because, long story times. But this one was a short one. So because I was like, you know what, let me just do this for you guys. You get me? Exactly. So, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. I still love you guys to the moon and back. And, forth and what. Get a laboration so big. I am definitely going to try to do better, because after this video, I'm definitely shooting another story time. Hopefully this one will be more juicy, because it definitely is. So, Uskamakala, if you see the same look, don't come for me, because I shot this on the same day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. But, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell your exes, plus ones, loved ones, and exes, and everybody, Umake, the cat, the dog, everybody, to come to my channel. I'm definitely going to try to do better. All right? Thank you, guys. So, let me love and leave you. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you. Bye.